Hey, what's up everybody? We're going bear hunting this week, so we're here to sight in the gun, make sure the bullet's right, make our final bullet selection, and get ready to go. All right, airgun enthusiasts, we're here at the range today doing a little sight check and final bullet selection. So I'm going on a bear hunt leaving Sunday in Maine with Chad Simon from Lethal Air. He's putting this thing on. There's a bunch of really cool guys going. We're spending a week in Maine hunting black bear. So we're hunting these bear over base stations, and one really nice thing about that is you just know your yardage. You know exactly how far away that base station is. You just sight for dead on, and there's no guesswork, there's no ballistics, there's no trajectory, anything like that. So that's super simple. I'm gonna shoot a few of these bullets. I'm gonna make sure this gun's sighted in for 200. It's the African Air Ordnance 457 AAO upgrade. It's shooting a 350 grain slug at about 1,000 feet per second. I'm going a little bit, I've got the Nick Nielsen 350s here. I've also got the Nick Nielsen 348 big hollow point boat tail, which is a really cool bullet. And the strong choice is for the number one, I think is going to give me the best penetration and best expansion on a bear size animal. We've seen a lot of pictures of these bear. I'm guessing they're 250 pound bears, so not super big. I think this 385 hollow point from Mr. Hollow Point's going to do a number on that bear. So that's what I've got right here. I've used this bullet in the past. I've killed elk and hogs with this bullet, so I think it'll work really well on a bear, and that was out of a standard power Texan. So got this thing ready to go. We're going to shoot some bullets. We're real close. We're right here at 20 yards. We know that's where we're going to be, so let's get this thing sighted in. I've got it sighted in at 100, so man, that puts me about 6 inches over at 50, probably close to 8 inches over 20. So I'm gonna go ahead and dial this thing down, probably 20 clicks just to start and see where we're at. Let's go 24 clicks or whatever that was. All right, let's go. All right. It's weird shooting at 20 yards. Oh, this stool sucks. All right, this is pretty weird shooting at 20 yards. I don't shoot at this range very often. So it looks like we're dead nuts. It's about half an inch, quarter inch left at 20 yards. That's pretty cool. Couple of these Nick Nielsen 348 big hollow point. All right, let's go take a look at that. All right, so apparently my camera wasn't on while I was shooting these groups, but here's the Mr. Hollow Points. Kind of had a couple of flyers. Moved it over a little bit, got it right here, then it kind of went back here. So I'm not sure what's going on with those bullets. It's not seeming to be loving those bullets for this power level, but then I shot 4 of the Nick Nielsen 348 grain big hollow points, the knurled bullets, and that looks like 3, but that's actually 4 shots in those, what looks like 3 holes. So moved it an inch right and an inch down. I think that's the bullet I'm going to go with, just because of how this gun's shooting it right now. But let's back it up and see if we've got it hitting in the center there. It's doing about, with the 385, it's doing about 820, 830 foot-pounds. So that's a lot of power. This thing's moving probably, I'm guessing, around 960, 980. It's gonna, All right, so we've gone down there, looked at the target. There's 4 in one hole with the Nielsen, so I just got to go with that. It's just pounding it in one hole. I'm going to go ahead. It's hitting a little high, a little left, so I've moved it roughly an inch right and an inch down, and let's see if we can center punch it and call it good to go. Same spot. Well, that's another one in the same spot. It just is not moving though. All right, moved it right finally. That's what I'm talking about right there. There we go. All right, one more. Wow, wind is really picking up. I'm just gonna keep doing it until I get it where I want it, exactly punching out that bullseye. There we go. All right, punched out the little red dot right in the center. I think she's golden. We'll double check it when we get there. I don't have a ton of these left. That's all I got to bring on the hunt. I got backups. I got the 350s. I got the 385s. So the 4.57 Air Mag's in the truck. I depressurized it. It's hitting the dime-sized bullseye at 20 yards. That's pretty much what we're going with that one. Still got the 385 and the 350. I think the 385 is getting a little heavy for now. I've got out my backup gun, which is the 4.57 carbine. And I always take 2 guns on a hunt. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You never know if your gun's gonna give you a malfunction. They are air guns. I've been on many a hunt where something's happened to one of my guns, and you know, if I didn't have another one, I'd be in trouble. Let's go with the 385 hollow point from Mr. Hollow Point. All right, this one's dead sighted at 50. So I'm gonna have to bring it down. Let's try 16 clicks first. See where that puts us. Oh, all right, that's pure luck, I'm sure, but I had this gun sighted in at 50 and clicked it down 16 clicks, figuring that should be good for 20, and literally just put it through the bullseye, the little dime-sized red center first shot. I love this gun. It is a tack driver. This gun actually is more accurate than my full-size Texan. I don't know why or how, the barrel or something, but anyways, that's a 385 right in the bullseye. Should be doing about 600 foot-pounds or a little more with that bullet. There's a lot of creep in that trigger. Again, just popped it right in there. This one actually seems to like this 385 a lot. The big one, he was just shooting it too fast. It's too deep, too much of a cavity. This thing likes most anything, but it really likes these 385 grain hollow points. Let's throw a third one in there for a little 3-shot group. Just a nice tight little clover leaf. That's 3 tight shots, nice little clover leaf at 20 yards. I'd call this gun good to go. It's shooting beautifully. 385, a little heavy for this, but I think it'll work fine. Still going over 800 feet per second, around there. I'll have to double check. Throw a Nick Nielsen 350 in there just to see where my point of impact is compared to that one. Just a little lower, but touching. I don't know if you can hear that wind or not, but it is gusty. It is really, really gusty. I've got a little thunderhead right here rolling in. Unfortunately, the wind is right out of the northwest, which is where the big fire is in Glenwood Springs and in Grand Junction's even a little further west, but gusty, gusty. All right, let's go take a look at those. That's pretty good with both of those. This is the Nick Nielsen 350. Not a really, really tight group, but like I said, it's gusting 10, 15, 20 miles an hour right now. It's blowing the target all over the place. So, still dead bear. This one, 385 grain, Mr. Hollow Point, all in the 1.5 inch circle right there, and man, I'm going to call that good. I'm going to go with the 385 grain Mr. Hollow Point on this one for the carbine. Then I'm going to go with the 348 grain knurled big hollow point from Nick Nielsen, which was hitting it right there, right inside that. I mean, if you can hit this little circle in a bear at 20 yards, he's dead. And I mean, let's be real, anywhere in this, if you're aiming at the right spot on a bear, anywhere in there, and he's dead. So yeah, but really nice groups. I'm gonna call that beautiful. Both of these guns are good. Both of them are ready to go, and I just hope that the right bear shows up to camp and we can close the deal on this guy. Hey, thanks for tuning in this week while I go through my bullet selection and sight-in process. Hopefully we got another successful video coming for you of the bear hunt in Maine and of a good time at bear camp. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to turn on your notifications. As always, we'll see you on the next one.